It's not hard to be kind and empathetic.
Everyone goes through experiences, and it's okay to talk about it. And if it's overwhelming, sometimes doing something for other people will take your mind off of your own problem.
Welcome to the Dog Beach Diaries podcast, everyone, where every conversation is from the beach with people that I've never met before, and hopefully we'll bring you a mix of heart, humor, and honest stories from these unique, amazing voices. So sit back where every chat is unleashed, every story fetches a smile, and the best interviews happen with a little sand between our toes and a wagging tail nearby. Let's stroll the shore together and discover what makes life truly meaningful, and remind us all that we're not alone. Today's episode of the Dog Beach Diaries is brought to you by my YouTube shop, where I have over 1,300 items to choose from Target to Walmart, Home Depot, Lowe's, Macy's, Bloomingdale's, QVC, and so many other merchants, nearly 3,000. So check it out today for the latest and greatest. And now back to today's episode of the Dog Beach Diaries. All right, we're here with
Madi.
Wow, Madi number 2. That's the second Madi. Okay, Madi is from
Texas.
Okay, and Madi came here when?
About 8 years ago.
Oh, dang. Okay. So, and you're from?
Houston.
We have a problem. Okay, so she's here with some family, a bunch of dogs. So, are you okay if your dog rolls around on the beach?
Yeah, I mean, I don't care. I want them to have a blast. I'd rather them have a good time and bathe them afterwards than...
So anything goes. Digging, rolling around.
For me, yeah. I'm a dog walker, so I always have my own dogs or other people's dogs. Yeah.
Right on. So you see how it transitioned into dog walking?
Yeah.
I didn't even have to ask.
Yeah.
Okay, so that way that's your profession?
Yeah, that's what I do.
Oh, sweet. So do you train too?
No, I just I walk. I do sittings, boardings, yeah.
So more liability if you have to do training.
Absolutely, yeah.
Because you can max out with 6, right?
The most I've done at once is 5, and that is a lot.
Challenging.
Yeah, but I also have a newborn baby, and she comes with me on walks.
Wow.
Not every walk,
Right.
a lot of the times. So if I have her, I've got to keep it more
Right.
on the calm side.
So is she on the backpack thing, or
sometimes
in
it's
stroller?
a stroller, or
Okay.
I have a
chest one?
Yeah,
Okay,
that I
sweet.
strap her to.
So what's your best advice for moms out there? Did you go through any postpartum depression or?
No, I've been really, really lucky. I had a really great
You
experience.
didn't throw up in the beginning? Nothing?
No, actually, I didn't know I was pregnant until I was almost 6 months along.
Good thing you were in Texas if you wanted to decide to not have your baby, right?
Yeah, I was already here, but
Okay, right,
I just started gaining weight, and
Wow.
I went to the doctor and I was like, what's going on? And they were like, we're gonna do an ultrasound, and then they go, you're pregnant, and I was
dang.
like, what? And they were like, yeah, you're like 28 weeks, and I was
Wow.
like, what? No! So I had like 3 months to figure out
crazy.
everything. It was wild, yeah.
That's crazy.
So I had no symptoms, but
So, yeah, man, that's amazing. So what's your favorite part about? So obviously it wasn't planned, but you've always wanted to be a mom.
yeah, we weren't trying by any means, but we kind of said if it happens, cool.
Yeah.
And now that the ball's rolling, we're like, all right, we're gonna do this again in like a year.
Right.
So
Totally. Let's crank it out.
Let's just knock them out.
Knock
and
them
be
out.
done.
That's right. So the best part about being a mom?
I don't know. It's been a wild experience. It's definitely made me work on patience, which I feel like I kind of needed. So maybe that was like a God thing, you know.
Yeah. My daughter's 14, so it goes fast. So enjoy
Oh,
it.
I can't believe she's already 3 months. It just flies
quick.
by.
Yeah. That's cool. So how does your husband, handle balancing everything now?
That's been like the coolest part is like watching him kind of like, I don't know,
Step
step up, grow up,
dang.
change like into this
Wow.
like father role, like
Wow.
I don't know, we always have had like a great time, and now we've kind of like stepped away from like
The good times.
the good times, and now it's like
Right.
hard times, but it's still good. It's just different,
It's different. Yeah.
So
So you guys both had good family lives growing up, or any hardships that you feel like have helped you now? And
his dad wasn't in the picture,
Got
and which has also been really cool, like to see him as a dad, like
Present.
because he didn't have that
Right.
like for himself.
Changing the cycle.
Yeah, and then my dad was also gone for a while, maybe like 6 years, and then came back. We've kind of reconnected, and we have a good relationship
That's
now.
cool.
But we both have wonderful mamas.
Oh yeah.
We have great moms.
Oh shit. That's awesome.
Okay, well, what are you looking forward to most when your daughter?
Daughter, yeah.
Yeah, daughter starts walking.
Oh my goodness. Oh, maybe the shoes. All the little baby shoes, because I feel like the socks and the shoes are like the cutest things of all the baby things.
That's
I don't
pretty
know.
cool. That's fun. Did you play sports growing up?
Yeah, I played basketball.
Okay.
But then in high school I was in ROTC.
Oh, okay. Wait,
So-
did you serve?
No, I was a military wife for 7 years.
Oh, dang. So he's out.
No, this was somebody different.
Oh, dang.
I was married and divorced.
Plot
and now-
twist.
I know, and now this is.
She only looks like she's 21, just FYI.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
So how was that experience with, being a military wife?
That was really, really hard. If I could go back, I wouldn't change it, but it was definitely hard. But it was also some of the best times in my life. I mean, we were stationed in Italy for 3 years.
Wow.
And we did like 28 countries and
dang.
met so many people in other countries that I'm still friends with to this day. So it was really a great experience overall.
So what did you learn from the first marriage that you're bringing with you in this one that's helping you be a better partner?
Communicate. I didn't do that. I didn't
That's
share.
true.
Yeah, when they were gone all the time, and I was lonely or whatever, I never voiced that. And
Which
and
nothing
I'm-
going to change anyway, but at least you would have shared that.
yeah, and I think we probably could have saved the relationship if I had spoken up sooner rather than staying quiet and letting things just kind of fall apart.
That's pretty cool.
That's on me.
Yeah. Well, to be that transparent is pretty cool, and I'm sure it's helped you with this,
Absolutely.
situation. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
cool. So what's your love language?
Oh, I don't know. All of the above.
All of the above. Okay. Now, do you have a different love language in how you want to give versus receive? Because some people have shared that.
No, I do enjoy giving. I would say what I really like the most is like being seen. So like words of affirmation.
Okay.
So like just people acknowledging like, hey, you're kicking ass, or
Right.
like I see you out there working
Yeah.
a full-time job, being a
Nice.
full-time mom, all this stuff. So I think that's probably the highest one. But who doesn't like gifts
Yeah,
and
right.
physical touch and all that other stuff is good
Yeah,
too,
of course. That's cool. Okay, so if you could have dinner with one person, past or present, dead or alive, that you've never met before, who would you have dinner with?
Oh my goodness. Alistair Reid. He's a poet. He's a Scottish poet. I did a field.
Edgar Allan Poe is probably Edgar Allan Poe is probably the only poet that I know.
Oh really?
He's
Well,
Scottish?
I did.
He's Scottish?
Yeah, I did a field study in college in Scotland,
Yeah.
and we had to do a presentation on a poet, and
Wow,
he was who I got, and so
he inspired you.
yeah, he's really cool. You should check him out.
What's the main theme, or is it all different?
So he lived kind of like a. So I really relate to him because he had itchy feet. Like he didn't like to stay still.
Right,
he was
right.
always moving around. And while he was Scottish, he always lived in other countries and wrote about just kind of a
Interesting.
nomadic kind of
Right.
lifestyle.
Totally.
But yeah, no, you should definitely check him out.
Yeah,
he
I
has
will.
a lot of really good work.
That's cool. Okay, you got the last word. Any words of advice for people out there with the craziness that is our world right now?
Just hug your dogs, hug your kids.
Right?
Tell your friends you love them, because you never know what's going to happen.
Do you go to Starbucks?
No,
No.
not really.
You make your own.
Italy, dude.
Oh, yeah,
I
my
lived
bad.
in Italy. I don't like Starbucks.
So, what's your favorite breakfast after coffee?
Probably like huevos rancheros or something like
Nice.
that. Yeah,
Right on.
some kind of fancy eggs.
Fancy eggs. So do you see yourself in 5 years once your kid starts, pre-K and kindergarten, or your second kid? Your second kids, they're both in school. Where do you see yourself? Like, what's your profession
If I'm being
besides
honest,
the dog
I hope
walking?
I'm back in Texas.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but yeah,
Okay.
I just have a lot of family and friends there, a lot of support,
Yeah.
But who knows? Only God knows what's going to happen.
Right.
So, ideally, I would like to still be walking dogs and
Yeah.
still
It's
running
fun.
that business. Oh, it's so much fun. I mean, the sun, exercise,
Totally.
it's the best job.
That's cool.
I was in the restaurant industry for like 11 years, and by the end of it, I was a manager, and I just hated my life, and I was drained. I was working like 70 hours a week, and now I just fill my days with dogs, and it's
So which
the
one's your
best.
dog? Do you have one, or you're just walking all of these?
We lost one of our dogs in December, so we just have one right now.
here?
Queso. This
Queso?
one.
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
Oh, you're the one. You're the talker. You're the talker, Queso. Hi, bud. I don't have a cookie. I know I don't have a cookie. I know I don't have a cookie.
But we always have, every time we come to the beach, we always have so many dogs.
Hi, you guys are so cute. Look at you guys.
That's Jet and Udon.
Jet and Udon, I love it.
And then
Hi,
that's
Daisy.
Jade and Mookie back there.
Aw, look at these guys. Oh, you guys are really excited today. Right, Kaya? This is Kaya, and that's Daisy. Daisy, it's not a cookie. Jor, you want to play with the Malinois? You love the Malinois. All right, well, thanks to Maddie and all of you for listening today for Season 1, Episode 10 of the Dog Beach Diaries with Maddie and
Queso.
Queso. Okay, anything else?
No, I think that's it. This has been a lot of fun.
Okay,
Thanks for choosing me.
All right, we'll see you next time, everyone. Thanks.
That's a wrap. That's another episode of the Dog Beach Diaries, ladies and gentlemen. In the books, and thanks again for joining us today, everyone. And to everybody out there, if you're going through it, just remember you're not alone. You can always dial 988. It is a free phone call, and the world is absolutely a better place with you in it. And finally, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. Don't be afraid to ask for help, everybody. No journey is walked alone. Strength comes in many forms, and reaching out for help is a true act of bravery. Stay positive, keep supporting each other, and we'll see you next time at the beach for the Dog Beach Diaries.